Hey traders, it's Steve from Stock Index Trading Room. I'm going to do a recap. This comes from the market mapping forecasting webinar we held on Tuesday the 15th. And I'm going to go through this really fast. If you want detailed information, please go to our YouTube channel and find the marker. You can search market mapping forecasting. It will come up, and we have a full 35 or 40 minutes of teaching about what all of this means. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to show you how we applied some of the map features to Friday's trading for our members. And again, I'm going to go super fast. I'm going to make this legal. If you've never seen this, please pause the video and come back when you're through. We don't know the future 100%. Nobody knows future 100%. This is not a crystal ball. It's just something that gives us a very decided advantage in our trading. You can look and see what I show you and decide if you agree with that. Markets have memory. They repeat. We use price action patterns or smart patterns to enter the market from our map. The probability to repeat over and over, and we're going to look at third and fourth generation of market mapping. This first map we call the super map. I'm just going to hit the highlights. This row, probability to extend the range for the day, says that B is 90% probable to extend from A. And this number is pretty high for an hour and a half. This 7 number is high enough. We like that. So we're looking for C period to extend or take out B's high or low. And we'll talk about in a second. We'll talk about in a second, a little more detail. And then if you went to our webinar, you know we love stacked ones. I'm not going to share what that means. You can either look in the video or come in a room and we'll share that. But we have super high a level of expectation that whichever direction we're headed in this time frame, we're going to continue through the end of the day. This is 4 o'clock. This prints at 4 o'clock, or the 3:30 to 4 o'clock. All of these periods are 30-minute periods. 9:30 to 10 East Coast time, 10 to 10:30, 10:30 to 11, and so on. The other thing that we really like from this map are these two: 90% probability to continue in whatever direction that it's going. So there's are the highlights, and we'll show you in a minute what that looks like on our map. Now here's an ultra map, and I'm going to go quickly through a couple of things that we used. All of these stacked 9s and 1s mean the probability to eclipse or take out the prior 7, 8, 9 periods is 90%. So we're looking for a big move in A. Okay. And then we're going to go from A period, A, B, C. This is the first hour and a half of trading, and we're expecting C, the period from 10:30 to 11, to take out B, and we call that the second extreme, or to be on the other side, and I'll show you on a chart what that looks like. So on this map, we're looking for A period is this X, B, C. 70% is a pretty high number. It's high enough. So we're looking for C to be on the other side of A. If we're going down, we look continuation down. If we're going up, we look continuation up. We're looking for D and E. That's an hour. 11:30. From 11 to 12, 11:30 to 12 print, to be in the middle. I'll show you what that looks like. And then we pick up a 70%. So we have a high level of expectation that F is going to make a new extreme. F is going to make a new either high or low. Okay, that's what we're looking at here. And then we're going to go over here to the end, and we're going to see we can go from I period 1989. I'm sorry, 1981. So this says that the end of the day is 100% projected to be opposite of wherever I was. If I's a low and we start going up, M's going to continue to go up at 100% clips. The last thing I'll show you here is all of these 1s and 8s and 9s, all of these run over and match E period from 11:30 to 12. Okay, so we're looking for M to go and take out either the high or low here. And this is what it looks like on a chart. Here's A. We were looking for a big period. We have it. C is the second extreme of A, B, C. C took B out down. So we're looking for continuation down. Either you can scalp your way down, you can get in, the market can move in your favor. However you decide you want to trade. We had a 70% probability that F period, this bar, was going to make a new extreme for the day. Here's the day. We thought D and E were going to be in the middle, A, B, C, D and E in the middle, F coming down. And then I through M have a high probability to extend and continue trending. Since M, which is right here, is projected to take out E and we're down here, that has to go up to do that. Now, are the maps 100%? Of course not. Of course not. It's not a crystal ball. That's just what we were looking for before the market opened on Friday. Okay, so this is our chart. If you have questions, shoot me an email, stuckindextradingroom@gmail.com. If you want to come join us or more information, go to our website. Here's -1. A took it out down, so we're looking for B and C to continue down, right? That's on the map. So when this took this out down, we are taking all sell signals. Boom, and away we go. This is a super signal entry here. We're looking for B to continue down, and then we're looking for the next 30-minute period, and that's what these shaded boxes are. They just tell us when a period's over and it starts. Looking to go down, and then we're looking for C period whenever that starts, right here. We're looking for C period to get below B's low, okay? So here's how we set that up in the room. The market's pretty unstable in here. This is C period, and it's sort of wandering around with a lot of direction and that type of thing. And it's trying a couple of times to take out A's low, and it can't, and it can't, and it can't, and it can't. And if you trade much at all, you understand that when something's trying to take something out up and it can't, it'll run back down and wipe people out, add value, and try again. This is one of our favorite signals, and I'll go ahead and move this over. We put this arrow on it. This is just a room chart. We had this arrow on at the completion of this bar. We have, and I'm not going to explain it here, but we have three factors that are saying this is an indication that selling pressure is increasing drastically, and we have a high probability that we're going to take this out. And so we talked about all of that in the room. We talked about if we take this out up, that's not going to happen. That's a relatively small initial stop for a relatively large trade. And this happened in a little over a minute. It was toward the end of the period, so it needed to go ahead and do that. So that was the second trade we suggested in the room. Here's the freebie for you. You can write this down. I tell people to write things down. We don't remember what we hear, but we remember what we see. So if this is important, write it down. Once your eyes see it, it will go to the part of the brain that remembers. On Friday, the ES hits Thursday's close, and that's the screen line 86% of the time. So that's a That's a freebie. Now I'm going to bring your attention. East high is at this yellow line. It's halfback. If you don't know what that is, you can research that. And but anyway, we're going to come back to that because we saw I, J, K, L, and M all having a 80, 90, or 100% probability to come take this line out, which is pretty cool. Now, you know, we're at 11:30 and that's at 2 o'clock. So you could be like me and go take a break and walk your dog and chill out a little bit and have a bite to lunch and come back and get ready and see if that's going to manifest. Earlier, we told you F period, and that's right here, starting here, had a 70% probability to make a new low for the day, and we had a 20-point range target. So if you take 20 from here, it actually comes down in here somewhere, and it did a little more. This is our super signal preferred entry for this move. And you can see once it broke, ooh, there we go. That's another alternate entry. Okay, so that was actually the third. No, I'm sorry. That was, we did another trade. We did three. I'll go on break at 11:30. This is just something that anybody that's trading what we trade and are trading there would have taken out. So we get to I, J, K, L, and M have a strong probability to continue. And M from 80 to 100% chance to take out what? This yellow line. So IJ, we start just not much in here. You know, there's not much in here. You may have gotten in 2 or 3 times, working that. And finally, we have this look that you'll want to learn and you will come to love on this bar, telling us that this is fixing it. We call this a spaceship. These things explode so fast, we call it a spaceship. Okay, so you know, you could have tried it, and then you get over here and get the spaceship, and then you can see it goes straight up and takes out our target. And then M, this was L to get out, and M's going to take it out, and then we have some other things. Again, you can look at this. You can look at this and see, oh, okay, that's one of those things that goes and goes and goes, and it is. Reading order flow, this is just reading order flow. This trapped a lot of people on the sell side when order flow was up. And there it goes. And, you know, here's the opposite of that one. Here's that one. So that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. I want to wish all our U.S. friends happy Thanksgiving. We're going to take our break and enjoy our time. We will be working. We've got new stuff on the horizon, but this is just the super map and ultra map that we talked about Tuesday the 15th and application in Friday. And you can decide if knowing before the market opened that I through M was most likely going to trend up and stay trending up for that period, if that would be a benefit to you or not. And so on behalf of World Cup Trading Champion Rob Mitchell, all of the just ecstatic members of the Stock Index Trading Room, I'm Steve, wishing you a happy, safe, prosperous Thanksgiving. And we either hope to hear your success stories or hope to see you in the room, or both, if this makes sense and it looks like so, or even if it doesn't, you go, you know, I've always wanted to do something like that. Come and let us teach you how to do this. And we look forward to hearing from you soon.